Don't mind me just looking over some medical records. I promise, I'm a doctor. I'm not doing anything suspicious at all. But, guys, you're never gonna believe this, okay? This is actually insane. It's weird. Yeah, did you know there's houses in Brookhaven that are beyond creepy, that have a weird history that shouldn't... look, these houses should be banned in Brookhaven, if I'm being honest with you, because look, you're gonna see what I'm talking about as we proceed forward. Hit the like button. Subscribe and above post notification, make it go ding. You got 5 seconds to like this video. No, dude, if 5 of you guys, just 5 of you guys watching this video, hit the like button and kind of spike it up, dude, that's gonna help out the video so much, dude. And then more people are gonna know about the dangerous houses in Brookhaven, so they don't get in the same predicament that we're getting in with this. Because there's a lot of houses, there's a lot of things you can spawn in Brookhaven that are not good. They are definitely bad, and that's what we're going over today, dude. Look at that Rosie on the shoulder. She's amazing. Follow me on Instagram. All right, so let's go ahead and hop over that sign and then get to some of the cool, interesting houses. Now, I had a house, but I'm going to go back to house vacant 1314, and now we're going to look over the housing catalog. Now, this is very important. This is very important because there's a lot of houses and there's a lot of different houses. Now, as many of you know, the red trim around a house signifies one thing, that it is an RP set. Now, that means it's more suitable for roleplay options and gives you more of an expansive roleplay opportunity. However, usually in these houses are secrets regarding the agency and many other various things that are dark and sinister. So a lot of times these houses with the RP set, the red around them usually signifies something a little sinister. So you've been informed and now you know. So getting to a prime example, this military house right here, this one, if you spawn it, you will see that there is a letter or a note left by Dr. Medical Officer Admin that clearly says in this note, he's done. He doesn't want anything to do with the agencies and their experiments. What are the agencies doing? They're experimenting on citizens. They're doing mind control. The depth that these guys are going to and what they're trying to do to the Brookhaven citizens and control them in order to make a portal and harness an energy unlike any other is insane. But Advent knew about this. It's just some Brookhaven lore for those wondering. But anyways, this frat house has a secret Illuminati meeting room down in the basement. I would be weary of this, okay? I definitely would, because that meeting room has been used for meetings and things that probably should never be shown to the public or even announced to the public for that matter. So, agency doings, of course. But we go down here, we have a top secret bunker, nothing too secretive, although there is a stash room in this one specifically. The stash room including some guns, weapons, money, a quick escape for anybody needing it. But one of the things we see in clear day is the vampire house. Now, this one is probably the most strange house, but we'll get to that one later. This one right here, if we see, it used to be Madison's house in the game files. That's what it was. It was Madison's house. That's what it's been named in the game files for the longest amount of time. I'm getting completely snowed on here in the game, if you guys notice. And there was a cat right at my feet. Okay, what was that? Did you guys see that? The cat totally disappeared. That was so weird. But anyways, used to be Madison. There's a lot of secrets connected to this house as well. As same for this one, you can go walk down into the basement. And there's a quantum book that you can press here. Whenever you press this quantum book in this house, it activates some various messages connected to the agency as well. The SpaceX house has aliens. What more needs to be said? This one is a racetrack house. Not too many secrets. Might be a secret button in there. And then, of course, this house here in the submarine. But getting back to what I was saying, this house specifically up here, the vampire house. Now, this house is one of the most unusual houses in Brookhaven, and it is so odd because it's not something you would ever expect Wolfpack to add. Now, Wolfpack loves kind of branching out and playing and really, you know, giving people what they want in terms of some funny or over-the-top things. One being, Wolfpack added a UFO that you could drive around, right? This was very rare, but Wolfpack did add it, and sometimes every Halloween you can drive a UFO around Brookhaven, which is so interesting and over the top and usually not something you would see. But this house is holding many sinister things that are dark and that represent death and everything that is not good, okay? So right away, you would expect Dracula's home to have a lot of caskets, a lot of vampiric ways, and well, one of the things you're going to see that signifies that are various caskets around this home. Why are these caskets around these home? You know, in actual reality, what does it entail in Brookhaven's lore? Does it have a strong agency connection to it? Yes. Yes, it does. Once more. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go into this main bedroom. Now, we're going to go to our avatar size. We're going to shrink our size to that size of a baby. And then we're going to go right here, and you're going to notice something weird. The floor just seems a bit odd here. There's this weird piece of glass shattered on the floor as if it's representing an entryway of some sort. Sure enough, if we fall down in, we're going to see something odd. A room with an agency poster in a black book with this. What is this? A red chair and a black chair and an X on the floor as if something was being used for ritualistic purposes. This is creating a lot of question and raising a lot of eyebrows in the community since its earliest days of being here. What appeared to be a vampire house of normal vampiric activities, it now has transformed into that of the work of the agency. The agency, through its various experiments on its citizens of Brookhaven. These caskets could not be for vampires necessarily, as in they could be the failed experiments for that of the agency. Now, nobody's really put this together or thought about this, it seems. Like, if you guys recall, the Brookhaven Cemetery has a rotten, as they're called, a failed experiment buried alive that tries to get out of its, it tries to escape, and if you knock on it, it growls 3 times back at you as if it wants to be released. This has brought many speculation that there's going to be a huge rotten event that one Halloween appears in Brookhaven and we get to kill zombies, or aka the rotten, which are the failed experiments of the agency. But this house, you'd think it's like for vampires, right? But it's actually an agency cover-up house. And these caskets could be and harness what is being used as failed experiments of the rotten that they have now become. That's why these are all here. Now, if we actually unlock a door and we go outside and we go and put a pool, the pool has something that is even much so more terrifying. If there is a whole graveyard in the back of here, that isn't scary enough for you. If you deep dive into this pool, you're going to see another casket buried here that is, you can't go in. You can't glitch in. There's something in this casket. Now, it's in the pool, and if you don't have premium and spawn the pool, you cannot see it. So why would there be another casket in the back of the pool as if it was someone being buried or the rotten being thrown in here? Now, we have a broken down shed here. I'm just saying, there's a lot more to this house that meets the eye in which you would believe it to just be a normal vampire house. There's definitely something more there with the agency, and there's some secrets that you will appear when you're activating or going through and finding the obelisk. You will see secret messages appear on here, in this room as well, regarding the obelisk and their location coordinates exactly. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there are many multiple obelisks that will spawn throughout the map once you have activated a set amount of other secrets. So that's something to kind of note. That definitely is weird. It's still very snowy, it looks like, but yeah, these obelisks that spawn throughout the map are all black. You know, they don't really do too much, but, you know, if you're trying to get the portal or some of the portal, you might need 2 obelisks side by side on each side of the portal to fully fuel and power the portal and its button, which we kind of know. But, yeah, guys, so here's the thing. The Brookhaven mystery with the portal and everything, it's unrevealing, or it's being revealed, and more is coming out day to day with every update. And things are getting super interesting, and everything is connected to the agency a lot more than you realize, and there's probably a secret or 2 out there in secret room that you might not know of that I'm going to be showing you guys. So that's just the rundown fully of what we're investigating of the weird house, one specific weird house that I wanted to revisit and just give you guys a rekindling of theories and everything surrounding it, because it definitely very much so is interesting. And it has something that you would not expect, right? So where's that other agency bunker? You guys remember that other agency bunker that existed and that was out there? Well, I'm going to get into that, okay? I'm going to definitely get into that. There's so much to dissect now with every update that's being released on Brookhaven that where do we even begin, dude? I got an all-black agency bot, dude. I've had this, dude. It's pretty nice, but he robbed my safe. Let me lock him. Oh, it's you. Why are you creepy? What? Look at that. She just robbed my safe, and she's just here with the cash with a pig mask on. What the heck? Dude, that is so weird. You're so creepy. Ben, you're banned. Hold up. Let me find a way to, like, push her. Like, can she get on a lawnmower? Okay. Let's take her in there. Shouldn't that kill her if she's banned from my house? If I banned her, how is she alive? How is she not dead? You're banned. That worked. I can't believe it. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys thought about this theory. And we're going to deep dive into the mysteries of Brookhaven because we're just now getting started for 2023. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, love you guys. See you all in the next one.